solution is already there. On 31st October 2019, the talk has concluded and therefore solution is already there. So that solution need to be implemented. And then Nagaland state government is responsible to implement along with the government of India. My friend Rio has offered to pick and choose 20 seats from Nagaland. BJP can get offer korise. Apna kan kiman constituency 20 constituency par lobby kintu kot jagata apnar bhabna ase tate lobby. Pick and choose. Ito pichete moi 40 contest ko. Election agote apna kan ke merge korle Christian society kan vote apna kan na dibo. Amakan kan na dibo. To korne election pichete merge ko. Open to like-minded political parties. Like-minded means secular, like-minded. I am open to that for any alliance with like-minded political parties. People have lost their faith and hope in this government that they will be able to do anything good for the people.
वेलकम टू नागालैंड टीवी सब मनोलवास अजी ako एक बार अपने गला सामने मोहन आईना से और आज भी एक टॉपिक ते कोथा उरबो गइने मोहन इते आईना से रेदो टॉपिक भी अपने जर्नलिस्ट ना नागालैंड टीवी अपने हन के पंचायत धागा दुनिया और नागालैंड की चली आसे और स्पेशली नागालैंड लुइगने और हामी हला कंट्री दे भी की चली आसे इदो जानिबो गर्ने जी चली इते मोहन आइने आसे इदो लुइगने ही नागालैंड ला पॉलिटिक्स ला सिचुएशन भी किनका आसे और किनका जाय आसे और हामी हला नागालैंड ला कंडीशन भी किनका आसे इदो लोबो डेवलप कोथा पादिबो गइने मोहन इते NPCC प्रेसिडेंट K Therie ला गोटे आइना से तो इनका गोटे मोहन रेगुलरली मूव करबो सर लोदे सर थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर गिविंग योर प्रेशियस टाइम टू अस वन फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन लोदे ना जागे दे अपनी के मानी तो दुल मन से नागालैंड ला सिचुएशन तो किनका से और किनका करने चले आसे
नागालैंड तो पूरा रखी लई जैसे तो इते तो पॉलिटिकल नेगोशिएशन भी और नाय कोई डेवलपमेंट नाय इते तो इलेक्शन कम्बा कोई ऐसे कम्बा सॉल्यूशन बिफोर इलेक्शन आमार भावनाते होले माने solution is already there. On 31st October 2019, the talk has concluded and therefore solution is already there. I am not confused about that. So that solution need to be implemented. And then Nagaland state government is responsible to implement along with the government of India.
Okay sir, so ami itu ekta bi hutbile mon ase itu de kiman sachai ase to mi halla NDPP bi coming election day after the election tahan la ally lote that is BJP itu apni claim kora thaga bi takal alliance kuru bare goine tahan merge hoine bi thageu bare goine bi to ekta thagise to itu kiman hosa ase or kiman misa ase kile recently nifirio brabi itu claim to tai deny gurise itu do hosa no hoy inga na hobo goine bi mana gurise goine.
There is a wide discussion in the nation that my friend Rio has offered to pick and choose 20 seats from Nagaland. BJP can get it offer korise. Apna kan kiman constituency 20 constituency par lobby kintu kot jagata apnar bhabna ase tate lobby. Pick and choose. Ito pichete moi 40 contest ko. Aro apna kan 15 parebi ami 20 nisna to parebo milai kene 35 amakan BJP government banbo ami election pichete edo BJP ke merge korbo election agote apna kan ke merge korle Christian society kan vote apna ke na dibo amakan ke na dibo to korne election pichete merge korbo itu offer korise koine third party ami ke koa hisabte moi eto koise Rio deny korise jodi tai deny korge na hossa korge BJP ke merge na korbo kole bhal kotha ase naga manu ke dosra din betray korele na hobo
so sir etu login hi ekta etu state no hoy state lo de related no hoy but mohalla bhabna de etu ase ekta side te do kile etia kali bursoni hinga ekta sudden news olai jise ki JDO laga 5ta MLA in Manipur tai etia dahan BJP lote merge kurlise and likewise Arunachal Pradesh to itu nisna hi ami han jane Nagaland TV JDO ahina ase tahan labi ete party do ase to kiba politics bi dekhilo pare like JDO bi tahan lote merge kuru par either with BJP itu logini bi tahan government form kuru parbo
to you see not is the defection korne mainland political party kan amakan ke opote bisas nai trust deficit is there etu korne funding goroi kene ki korbo funding goroi kene kali proshna ko dosra jagah jai jabo not is the defection to hole mane sharam iku katha na hoy defector kan he aku support kore etu jagah etu bisas to India mainland etu common hoy jaise to they are shaming and selling the northeast trust sharam ase kintu upay nai amakan rokhibole hatte order nai to cholobole edo asol to hole mane anti defection to any phelai dibo lage aro kombat jodi party para dosra party join korbo kole it should be taken as resigned or fresh mandate lobi nale dosra political party para pasa loigena parebo aro dosra party te jele mon biya pabo to aro eto porte bisas to khatam ho jay na sharam kotha ase to
so sir itu bi
Nagaland TV hobo dosra jagah te bi hobo poila bi hoise ete bi aro hobo kile Nitish Kumar JDU ke phone koribo na hole Conrad Sharma kile nagamanu ke I mean NPP ke phone koribo parele bi defect robole ase so that is the situation
okay so ingoli itia mon alag party la bi kotha kurisili but as you are the president of NPCC Nagaland the garne mohan itu hudibole mon ase is there any chance that Congress incoming election te ekla khilubuna kunbalote ally kurubole ase
I'm open to like-minded political parties. Like-minded means secular, like-minded. I'm open to that for any alliance with like-minded political parties. But any political party willing to have a alliance with us should have clear identity.
Sir, itu apni ko anisna like-minded lage. Why mohan janu mon thaga duile Congress ke ami han jane tak nanela janta bi jane it was very strong alia bishi apni han la background te iman bi ami han na jabo hili bi mohan jana tak tu it was very strong in the state or apni han bishi ete politically rule bi guri na aise state te aro apni han kam bi gurise holi bi kile etia time te apni han ally ki bi hope kuri ase and you are saying like minded people thaglu to apne ally kurubo ki reason hobo pare apni inga Congress Nagaland Pradesh to accept kurubo
You see, people have lost in the leadership of NDPP and BJP alliance. People have lost their faith and hope in this government that they will be able to do anything good for the people. And people are changing. So in that course of time, Congress may not be able to accommodate all. And somebody may think Congress is not going to happen. So they may not like to come. They may like to seek some other political party. But finally, everybody has to land in Congress. Whoever like secular minded, tate aku ahibo lagibo. Aro communalism minded kanto BJP lote aku jabo. Power, money gona bhabna taka kambi BJP lote aku jabo. Kintu people who love the nation for a secular state so that everybody can live happily. Ite wala Congress hi alternative.
तो इनका वली सर अपनी को निस्ना it matters about trust तो आमी हन इतु भी जनउल मन से can Congress regain their trust like earlier the party had?
Oh yes. Congress is the alternative. If people elect us, we can give 100 times better government than what you have today. Because we will give corrupt-free government. We will give development. We know our basic needs. What is basic requirement now? Health, insurances and health assistance to all citizens. So many kidney transplants, heart patients, so many terminal sickness, lifetime paralyzed, physically challenged people. People are living with lifetime medicine. Government has no concern on these people. Many villagers, rural people, they cannot even have a kidney stone removed. They cannot have even gallbladder stone removed or appendicite and they die. Talk about cancer, a terminal sickness. Family cannot abandon. Government has no way, no plan to help these people. They sell their land, their property, everything. They borrow and back. Then they finally lost the patient and the family is left high and dry. A kidney patient, minimum expenditure 10 to 15 lakh. Does any businessman, a small businessman, entrepreneurs or anyway private teachers, private employees, do they have this money? No. Even that for the dialysis they don't have. The government has no policy to help these people. And unfortunately, Modi, hospital bed that is costing more than 5,000. We have added 5%. GST. Medicines, they have added to 18% GST in some cases. Whereas in other nations should be given and they are given free. And life medicines are delivered at home.
Okay, sir. So,
that is one basic. Second thing is we need uninterrupted power supply urgently so that young generation can start with micro, small and medium entrepreneurs, industries and other small scale productions. But without uninterrupted power supply or dependable power supply, we cannot grow, we cannot employ. And the other thing is road, water supply. These are basic things which we don't have now. Only 4 lane, that also we cannot reach Kohima for so many years now. Vajpayee has committed in 2004. Today is 18 years. It's not happening. And government of Nagaland don't monitor because they don't get commission in that area, I think.
Okay, sir. So, apni koi thaka nisna idea mon hodu mon taru de ro corruption free thagi bo lage apni lagam to the government.
Commission ki le lobo.
Like I mean corruption free government thagi bo lage.
Yes.
So, is it that why do you think and to claim nisna bhi ho jaye taro ye apni ko ase the present government is very much corrupted and you don't think that this government can bring change in the state? Do you mean this?
If they want to change, they could have changed in 20 years. But it is worsening only. It's only worsening, nothing.
So, sir, apni ke tu hudul mon taka dole, apni koi thaka nisna. Nagaland government corruption free hobo lagi, Nagaland state too. So this means apni ta claim aru ta kure se that the present government is very much corrupted and they can't bring any change in the state.
Yeah, they can't bring any. In 20 years' time, they have not been able to change. Whatever budget comes, it is short, even for payment of salary. Na dosra posa to ko jaya se. Public law te to nahi do. Nrega money. Deliver straight away wages laga payment diya se. Last year, for example, 483 crores patai se. আমাৰ হিচাপতে হলে মানে 7 days wage বস্তি খানকে দিছে কৈছে 7 days wage 4 lakh wages খানকে দিলে তো 60-70 crore হে ওলাই দাও তো 410-20 crore ক'ত যাইছে এনেকা কৰাপশন কৰি থাকিলে আমাৰ নাগালেণ্ড খালি ইটো নহয় সব ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টে এতিয়াতো আমাৰ পইচাহে পাব্লিক লগতে আহি দাও they cannot change now it has become a system in their blood it has become their habit so we can't have any hope in these people that they will give a change we have to change them we have to replace them then only we can change
okay so itu bi hudibo ami apni one is na corruption free government aru apni itu hi lage ami han state la manu khan to apni hala congress laga ki manifesto thakibo aru ki strategy ase to the coming election
our manifesto the first thing is we will bring peace settlement where everybody can happily live and progress number 1 number 2 health for every citizen be it terminal sickness be it paralysis be it short-term difficulties we want to see that everybody is secured in health insurance be it private employee government employee public farmer everybody should be secured that is second 13 is uninterrupted power supply we must have 14 is road we must have road 15 is water supply we don't have water supply even at Kohima all I mean Dimapur everybody on the green well then there are multiple things which need to be corrected but the basic thing are there's few things which we are in mind and unemployment is foremost but to create job unless we have this basic thing and also open avenues to the central government central agencies we should take opportunities in recruitments of central employees and we have so many officers retired officers senior officers IAS officers who are retired but they are not in Congress they are not in BJP and BJP will not employ them because we are not Hindus we are Christians but if they are in Congress and we form a government in the center our officers can be also accommodated in the nation avenues like maybe in any of the commissions diplomat posts governor's posts embassies but if I am asked to recommend any officer any retired officer tomorrow I don't have anybody to recommend one time Dr. Manmohan Singh has requested us if you have any name to recommend for governorship we did not have anybody for diplomat post we did not have anybody for even CBI NIA RO and any other agency even tribal commission we didn't have member women commission we didn't have member so unless you join you cannot participate in the nation if you don't participate in the nation you cannot have the state budget is too narrow our 23,000 crore is not Bombay municipal's budget Bombay municipal budget is much more than this. Delhi, there are 3 municipal budgets. Their budgets are more than 40,000-50,000 crores. Nagaland state has about 23,000-24,000 crores.
Okay, sir. One more thing. As you mentioned on this topic, same topic I want to ask is that apni one is na unemployment be apni ekta solve kurubole kore so libi ami han itu every time mon huni thake from the every politician of Nagaland mon itu hune that unemployment hi ko ase but we don't see or we didn't find anything that itu Congress hobi BJP hobi kun bi hobi tahan ekta ideology hobi loigina ahi bole like ground level pra unemployment laga problem to kinga kurne solve kuro
You
pare.
see, first thing, for the farmers, now today's wage, Nagaland is paying the lowest 100 days wage, that is 216 rupees they are paying. Other states are paying 230, 40 rupees per day. So in a year, even 216, one job card holder should be getting at least 21,600 rupees. 21,600 rupees. For farmer, that is also big money. So 4,15,000 people are listed in that. Now they're trying to climb up to 5 lakh. So if lakh people are truly employed, then major chunk is solved, number one. Number two, if you have uninterrupted power supply, we can have IT centers here. All call centers, all IT industries we can bring. Our youths are capable of doing it. But without uninterrupted power supply, nobody will come and invest. That is the main drawback. So employment, who is that Naga boy or girl who cannot operate at the Android phone? Everybody can do it. They are all well versed with computer technology. They need a basic training if required. Everybody can be employed, number two. Number three, trade license. Trade license should be given to local entrepreneurs and they should do it themselves. Not the whole city, including Dimapur, Kohima or be it any place. Everybody is doing business in Benamese now. And our people remain unemployed. So our people also should be faithful to their own work. Then tourism. If we develop tourism, we can develop religion tourism. Destination should be identified. And people who want to find peace in prayers, in any religion, we should develop those destinations and then religion tourism can be developed. Culture, custom can be developed. We can also have high resorts. There we will be employing restaurant, taxi drivers, and then tourist guides, hotels, paying guest house. So many things, so many people can be employed through that. So employment for Nagaland, I don't think we have unemployed people maybe about 10, 15,000, 2 lakh. I don't see it is a big problem. Everybody can be employed. Nagaland, who is stopping us to develop like Switzerland, like Singapore, like Hong Kong, or Japan? Who is stopping us? We can do it. Our land is so beautiful. We can use valley, we can use hill. And natural climate in the hills are so beautiful. We can do it. And we have enough water resources, but we are not using it. We don't have any reservoir wherein about few billion gallons are stored. And that becomes a rather artificial lake wherein people can play. Like we have now Dayan Hydro Project. So unemployment, for me, what I think is we can create enough opportunity for our people, and whoever wanted to earn, they can earn.
Okay, so you mean, and you have clarified that Nagaland has a potentiality, plus we have many resources, but we don't know how to utilize and where to. We don't have that proper platform.
We are not applying our brain. We are only applying our brain in how to get commission.
Okay, sir. So now we are coming with the last question that we want to ask. As we know what is happening in Nagaland, and the major thing which is in the limelight and also in the every media houses and plus any out to houses and neighboring to our neighboring state and to the nation. That is Naga solution we talked, which we the Naga people are seeking for. But we want to know, there is a slogan we call, it is really going to happen that no election before solution. What do we have to say on this?
No, you see, there is only this solution. I told you, there is only this solution. And all the factions or groups have agreed on 31st October 2019. And Government of India is holding only that. They are not negotiating anything more than that. Now, only it has to be implemented. The solution that has been negotiated need to be implemented. What BL Santosh said, BJP organization secretary said, Government of India is prepared to resolve the political problem, but Nagas are not prepared. Who is that Naga? I've been asking anybody. I am a Naga. You may be a Naga, Nagaland inhabitant. We are all Naga. Now, you cannot stand on behalf of Naga. I cannot stand on behalf of Naga. Chief Minister is the only one who can stand on behalf of Naga. So if Chief Minister don't take the responsibility to resolve the political problem, if BL Santosh is saying Nagas are not prepared, then Chief Minister is not prepared, according to my understanding. If I were Chief Minister or you are the Chief Minister, then you should think then I am responsible because I am the only Chief Minister representing Naga, not Biren Singh, not Pema Khadu or Himanta Bisa Sama. Santosh is pointing his finger to Nipirio, but he don't think it is pointing to him. If he doesn't understand, what can I do? We can do. It will never happen.
Okay, so thank you, sir. We have come to an end of this episode of our talk with you, and thank you very much for your time. And so on, we would like to tell our viewers that which you have heard. अपनी की होनी चाहिए त्या Congress la side पर भी होने से इनका न होए. We get many comments about that we are biased or something, or we are going on to the one side only. But we have to understand आमी हानला situation किनका से, आमी हानला की गुलतिया से, and what we are lacking behind. मान की करने ही इनका situation त्यासे तो एक बार आमी हान भावना कुरी ने बाल प्रा ये तो भावना कुरी ने महान भावी बुगी ने solution तो किनका आये वो, development किनका आये वो, और आमी हानला नागालैंड किनका prosper हो वो, ये तो एक बार भावी वो लगे. So viewers, इनका news पाई थे बोले अपनी खान साइड भी Nagaland TV, मोई reporter मुशर्रफ अली with video journalist बेंदंग सनब जमीर.